So we're back, the Dan and Ninko Show, episode 43. Can you believe it, 43?
Is it 43?
It's been 43.
Oh, wow.
I think it's 43. That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Consider we started and we're at 43.
You took 2.5 months off?
Well, I had to leave. I had to go see my family. I had to go see my mom and dad. What do you want to do? Captain Insano. My mom's a saint, by the way. Anyway, so I want to dive into the Patriots right now.
So
Patriots,
you're jumping back on the bandwagon here?
I picked the Pats to win.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
On
DJ,
Friday.
you can play the clip from Thursday's show.
Yeah, well, Thursday's show, I changed my thought process when I realized the Patriots, and they had beat that team 45-0 the year before. Roll my clip from Get Up. Roll my clip from Get Up. I said it right there. I put it on my Instagram.
Well, I don't really think it's that bold, but I think the Patriots beat the Chargers. Last year, they beat this team 45-0.
I did not pick the Chargers to win. I picked them originally.
On this show.
And then I changed my
on
pick.
this show, you picked the Chargers.
But I changed my mind.
And you
Can you not change your mind? Is this not a country where we can change our minds?
Well, you're a band. You jumped off the way.
I jumped on and
now
off.
you're back on.
People do
Are
that
you
all
jumping
the
off
time.
again this week?
Look at who's the guy from the Teenage Actor, and he goes from like the White Sox to the Cubbies. He does it all the time.
John Cusack.
John Cusack.
He got attacked by a guy from Barstool.
Yes, he did. So I mean, jumping on and off is fine. You could do that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I mean, I played for the Patriots. I could jump on and off as much as I want. I paid my dues.
No,
But anyway, let's jump into this. I want to know the topic. Well, what I think of the game? They won by 3.
Yeah, but I mean, they really won by 10.
Well, I think that
Time touchdown.
the Chargers didn't show up. The Patriots had a good game plan. The Patriots executed. I think they have Herbert's
Patriots
number.
executed, though.
I think they have his number. I think defensively they're starting to come around when it comes to just like understanding who is good at what and what should we do in these certain situations. I think they're like figuring it out, like as a team. Like, this is what we're good at. Let's stick with this. Yeah. This is what we're not. Let's throw that out.
Well,
Let's scrap that.
They played a ton of zone, which they don't normally play.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
they did
a lot more than what they normally play.
My only concern with zone is when you play somebody that has a lot of zone beaters or they have receivers that just.
Yeah, but the Chargers have big good receivers and everything.
Yeah, they're good, but
I mean, a lot of it was the pass rush. That kid Barrymore.
I like Barrymore.
I mean, Mac Jones is going to go down as the best pick in that draft, but it could be Barrymore.
What was that? Mac Jones, best pick in the draft?
I never said he wasn't.
You didn't even want him to start this year, and he's got the highest percentage of any quarterback ever.
I said he was the future of the Patriots.
Yes.
And that he should have waited a year.
Why? He just walk right up to his starting. Hold on.
He looked great in that game, didn't he?
He looks good in every game.
No, he didn't. He didn't look.
He won.
He completed like 48% of his passes.
4-4. Now listen, there's only one team in the division now.
Yeah, it's just
them
Buffalo.
and the Bills. It's them and the Bills. So
I think in the AFC, yeah, it's number 1 is the Bills and number 2 is the Patriots.
In the whole AFC?
The whole AFC.
They're better than the Ravens?
Yes.
You think they're better than the Ravens?
You got to remember,
more
too.
explosive than the Ravens? That's my only question.
Here, how about this? So the Buccaneers and the Cowboys are better than any team in the AFC, correct?
Yeah, and guess what? One of them is going to knock each other off.
That's what I mean. But the thing is, the Patriots went down to the wire with both of those teams.
Yeah.
And you're a Nick Folk field goal away from beating the Buccaneers.
Nick Folk.
And then with the Cowboys, you're
Holy
Kendrick
Folk.
Bourne just batting a ball up in the air, running the wrong
Nick
route.
Folk.
I mean, I think it's number 1, number 2. I think it's Buffalo and the Patriots.
Think Buffalo's in front of the Patriots?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah.
Well, they have to continue to string these things together.
I mean, here Buffalo almost lost to the.
If they lose to the Panthers, it's all freaking for nothing.
Lose to the Panthers, though.
You never know. What do we got this week?
I don't even know who the starting quarterback.
I ran over to the was it the Yankee Spirits or something?
No, the one right here.
Yeah.
Yankee Spirit.
Greater Good. Okay.
It's in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Moose? Is there moose there? You know, anytime I go up to New Hampshire and I see the sign like "Beware of Moose," I'm always like, "Oh boy." I like the can. I like the can on this one.
New England Juicy IPA. Dry hop techniques combined with a definitive dose of one of our favorite Australian hops, Ella.
Okay.
It's a half sister to Galaxy hops. Galaxy hops are very good.
Some sediment is normal. Okay.
Got floaters.
You get those in our eyes and we're old. Floaters.
Good smell.
It is a good smell. You need to go back to Lord Hobo.
It's good.
I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. That's kind of strong flavor to it.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Where is this place?
I like this. I like this a lot. It's 8.2%.
That's pretty.
Ho, 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 ho.
They're in Worcester.
Worcester.
Oh,
it only
you can't say
Woodchester.
It's
in Woodchester.
It's probably right near the. What was it? The gunnery?
I feel like you need to give these guys a shout out real quick. This is tasty.
That's good beer.
Wow. Look at that. Good beer alert. Good beer alert. All right. Do you think they have a? Is it at Greater Good?
Greater Good Imperials.
I just want to see them continue to build. You know what I want to see them do? You know what I want to see happen? I want to see
Mac Jones throw a touchdown pass.
I want to see Mac Jones with OBJ.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I
mean, especially
everyone's talking about a corner or a pass rusher. They don't need a corner. They don't need a pass rusher. They don't need a pass rusher. They're fine. First of all, this team isn't a one-on-one like freak show pass rushers. They're like scheme pass rushes, flushes, grab me's, use, colds, loops, all the stunts, bandits.
I mean, they could use a cornerback. I don't think they need like a top cornerback, but I think they could use a cornerback.
Yeah, but the problem is
they need number one receiver.
So here's my problem. The cost, what you have to give up to get a good corner. Like a good corner, a good pass rusher, another team's not just going to hand them to you. They're just going to be like, oh, you want to.
just got handed Gilmore over to them.
And he had an interception. But the only reason
he
that
played like 10 snaps.
The only reason that he left was because they didn't want to pay him, and he said, well, if you don't pay me, I'm not playing. It's the only reason.
There's a report that just came out that they didn't think he was going to be healthy. They worked him out hard.
I don't think so. I think that there was an issue there. He was underpaid, which he was. They should have paid him market value, which they wouldn't. So then there was that.
I think they offered him
I don't know.
more money this year.
Yeah, but offered him more money this year to extend him longer, which would entail have him get less money down the road. Guys want to make market value. That's just, I want to buy a car at Invoice right now, but nobody's going to do that.
And you're going to make $7 million. That's it. That's all you're making.
Yeah, but if all he has to do is play the rest of he has one pick already. If he has
played like 10 snaps,
it doesn't matter. If he gets through this season healthy and he looks somewhat decent, he's going to get.
He'll get a good contract. Not
broke off.
Huge.
Oh yes, he will.
No.
Yes, he will.
He won't be like a top 5 corner pay.
He might. Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Because he's going to be 31, 32 years old.
That doesn't matter when you're that good. Look at Revis stole till he was like 40 and looked like he was a plumber.
It was all 1-year deals. 1 year.
Yeah,
deal,
$14 million. We paid him $14.5 million.
Yeah.
That 1 year he won a Super Bowl here, and he was like 33.
Were you upset with that?
No, we won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Great with it. Like, thank you. I have a Super Bowl ring. It's appraising at $100,000. Thank you so much.
He said it was terrible here.
Because he was used to being with the Jets, and they had
Rex
Rex Ryan.
You could win with Rex Ryan style. I don't know what they won, but that's what he said.
Rex Ryan style was like, hey, guys, we're going to go into Foxborough. We're going to drink a case of beer, and we're going to beat the hell out of the Pats. I don't care what play. We're going to have 3 plays. Let's fly around. I don't know if he doesn't sound like that. But.
What about McDaniel's play calling? I've been harping on this for a while now, and it was clearly evident in the red zone last week.
I want to see more from their big tight ends.
Yeah, but they're not out there.
I understand that, but they're not using them. They're throwing them the football on like play action crossing routes where nobody's covering them.
Why are you throwing a fade to Jacoby Myers? He's like
know.
6 foot tall. Like, why not go throw fades to Edelman?
Who?
Well, I'm saying when Edelman was there.
Well,
you didn't throw a fade to Edelman, right? Why are you throwing a fade now to Jacoby Myers?
They need to throw fades. What about Henry? Isn't he like 6'2"?
Who, Hunter Henry? Or N'Keal Harry?
Oh, no, Henry. I thought Henry is like 6'2".
The tight end?
Yes.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you just throw it up to him?
Why not just put both tight ends out there, see where your
Doesn't
matchup
Henry
is?
look like a kindergarten teacher or something?
Yeah.
Like, what is his hair doing? Get a fade or like, it's like, it looks like a. What's he doing?
He goes to the barber. Give me the boys regular.
Give me a little poofy on the side, and then I'll just swoop it over. Like, what is that?
He looks like a 7-year-old in kindergarten or 7-year-old.
Yeah, he looks like a first or second grader.
Yeah, the kid just threw some like gel in his hair quick. Went like this.
I mean, I just don't understand why don't they just like throw it up to him? Or Smith. Why don't you throw it up to him? You pay these guys $100 million combined. Like,
they're never on the field together. That's what I don't understand.
I don't get it. Maybe they're.
I mean, I thought when they did this,
When I watch like route running, it doesn't like blow me away.
But they don't really run routes.
Yeah, they run routes. What are you talking about?
All they have Jonnu Smith is he just goes to the flat quick.
Yeah, can they not run routes? Can they run like digs or like
they don't? No, I'm saying
in route?
they don't.
Like
they don't
toppers,
have them run those routes.
Wheels.
Though. They don't have them run those routes. Jonnu Smith is just there for like.
I think that they are. When is Trent Brown coming back? Is his calf?
He can be. He's off of. Well, he's still on IR, but he's eligible to come off. He didn't practice yesterday.
That's it. Always worries me when you're 370. It makes me nervous when you have like calf issues.
Yeah, the calf strain is.
Yes, you got
to.
It's been a long time.
8 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
Yeah,
did it in the first game, right?
His first game.
And you could use that guy like pretty big time right now.
Yeah, because
to protect your young rookie quarterback that's been hit in the mouth a lot.
Yeah, I think that was.
They protected him actually. I think Bosa had like one pressure, which is good.
But it looked like Mac, for the first few games, he stood in there and took those hits. He didn't stand in there this time. He was throwing the ball.
I don't want to take those anymore.
Yeah, but that's why he completed 40.
We should do an adventure where you put the pads on and I'll give you a lick. And we see if you like it.
Yeah.
Keeping it awesome. My 2-year-old today was saying to me, more money, more money, more money. I said,
free money.
Free money, sorry. Yeah. He was saying free money, free money. I said, what are you talking about, free money? He goes, free money. I said, is that from the commercial? And he doesn't know what a commercial is. Free money. I said, okay. More money, free money, whatever.
Once he turns 16, he'll be buying a car there.
Yeah, or he'll be just taking my truck around. But we might not have trucks by then. We might have fuel by then. Fuel's going to be $20 a gallon by then.
At least. So you're officially back on the Patriots bandwagon?
Yeah, I am.
You are? So what happens today if they were playing the Bills today and we were making picks?
I'm going Patriots against the Bills.
Wow.
I just don't.
Wow.
The Bills don't do it for me.
So you would take the Patriots over the Bills.
Yeah, I'm taking the Pats.
Where do you rank the Patriots in the AFC then? Because you just said the Bills were your ranked number 1, right?
You think the Bengals are pretty good?
No.
You don't think Joe Burrow's pretty good? You don't think
who did Joe Burrow just lose to?
They just had a bad week
against a backup quarterback in the New York Jets.
That game was BS. Did you see that penalty they called?
Every week there is.
But that ended the game.
Well, look at the one like Mac
lowering
Jones
the helmet. The guy put his head on the ground, and the running back put his head on him.
Yeah, but what about Mac Jones after the whistle? Like they blow the play dead. Referee comes in, and then the end still comes around and hits Mac Jones.
No, that's because they're not going to call a penalty for that one.
They have to call a penalty.
No, because the
Henry,
ball was snapped. They blew the whistle.
Pick up the flag.
They blew the whistle, and maybe the guy didn't hear it. He didn't violently crush him. He didn't like kill the guy. If he decapitated him, it'd be different.
David Andrews got very upset with it.
Yeah, well, he's that's like offensive linemen are supposed to do that. That's like if they didn't do that, then the coaches would be like, "What the hell? You got to protect your quarterback."
But it's not like he didn't hear the referee was coming in.
He didn't see him. He's locked in.
Nobody was blocking him.
That's another issue.
Yeah, because the play got called dead. It was a false start.
I don't think that was a flag. I like that no call. You start throwing flags there, and then what is this game? This game is becoming it's like a reflection of just our society.
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Soft.
Only on certain things, though. Did you see that thing in Boston that they had to shut down school because the kid beat the crap out of the principal?
For no reason? The guy beat him up?
The kid beat the principal.
I know, but what happened?
I
want to know the story. Like, did the principal say something insulting? Did the principal try to fight him? Was it like the thing that I don't like right now is like the stories. Like, what if there was something in that where like the kid just did it for no reason? Like, then that would be an issue.
It was a female principal.
Oh, that's an issue.
Yeah.
That's an issue. 16-year-old
Boston student was arrested after allegedly knocking out her school principal unconscious in a very violent attack during dismissal.
Is it a female girl?
I guess so, yeah.
So a female fighting a female?
Yeah.
That's like, why? For no reason?
The officers described the attack as very violent.
I want to know, like, that's sad.
That's society right now.
Well, I was driving to Providence last week, and I was coming off of the interstate, and there was like two people out of their car, like screaming at each other. And I'm just like, can I go around you? Like, what are you yelling for?
You're sitting behind
the Kia. I'm in my Kia Soul. Just
Can I cut in here?
Can I go around? Can I go around you? I don't
right
understand. I'm not. Yeah, they were right in front of me. The two people jumped out of their car.
We're going to the train?
I was going to the train. You know what happens today? I'm at Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and this lady just crushed one of those poles. You know, like the safety pole. Like, she was going into she must have been on her phone.
Like around the corner of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, just absolutely destroyed the side of her car. And then she backed up.
Hit it again?
No, she backed up and went around, and like her whole door was just destroyed. She never looked. She never even got out of her car. I would have been like beside myself.
Yeah,
well, first of all, that would have never happened.
On the curb.
It would have never happened to me. It wouldn't have happened. But, you know.
You'd just be sitting on the curb like this the whole time?
No, I'd be right here in the shop. We'd have it fixed right now. They'd be working away
Gotta
right now.
trade it in.
Yeah.
Got to get rid of it. Damage.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about the Aaron Rodgers thing?
Ooh. Well,
he was immunized.
He's not lying when he says he's immunized, because we're all immunized at a young age. So we have.
But they asked him.
Have you been vaccinated? I'm immunized. That's not saying I am vaccinated. That's working around the question and saying I'm immunized. I have my immunizations from when I was a child, but
they
he
were
never
asking
states
about the COVID vaccine.
He never says that he's vaccinated.
But they were asking about the COVID vaccine.
He's immunized. He's got.
Did you see the other report that came out on it? That he tried to get the NFL to approve his holistic way of dealing with COVID.
No, I didn't see that. Like, what's holistic?
I don't know. Like it's
incense or something?
Yeah, it could be anything like that. It's just your body's natural way.
Oh, his antibodies.
Yeah, but
because he's already had it, maybe?
Maybe drink some like cranberry juice and like some
vitamin C.
Sage. I mean, Brady does the same thing.
Well, Tom's had it. He said he's had it.
Yeah. But has he said he's vaccinated? No, Bruce Arians said that the whole team was vaccinated.
Yeah, which I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe Tom Brady.
No, I don't think he's vaccinated.
He's probably immunized.
He's immunized. He's immunized. But I don't think but Rodgers, I wonder what they're going to do, like the crackdown, because like he never had a mask on. He always did his interviews with no mask on. Like,
that's right, because you can't technically,
you can't.
Right? Because if you're not vaccinated, then you have to.
You're not supposed to be in the facility around people.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be in the weight room. You're not supposed to be in the meetings.
Well, you can as long as you have a mask on, I think.
Yes, but you can't. He's always had no mask on.
Do you think he had a fake vaccine card? A vaccination card?
I don't know. I mean,
like he presented like a fake one.
To who though? Like
the NFL?
The team? Wouldn't you be in big trouble for that?
There's no way of like checking the thing.
Would you be in massive trouble for
when you got the vaccine? Did they even check your ID?
Yeah,
they didn't check mine.
Really?
Yeah, I just walked up. I said, "Yeah, my name's." You know, some told my name. They went on the list. All right, go sit in aisle 3 of CVS. So it's near like the hair coloring and everything.
Yeah.
And then you waited your turn, and then you got thing, and then you had to sit down in aisle 5.
Yeah, well, we'll see in 10 years what happens to us.
Which one? That's right. I forgot. I forgot you did
too. Which one? Oh yeah.
It's my tracking chip.
Yeah, the tracking chip. Yeah.
Put a magnet on my arm.
I mean, obviously, since people have been vaccinated, they still can give it to other people. But
yeah,
let's not get into that topic.
Aaron Rodgers has got pretty weird, huh?
He's a weird guy.
I know.
What happened to him?
You think he sits there like with like a Zen garden and everything? Like
I think it's like
too many hits to the head.
Yeah, but he doesn't get hit in the head, so like I don't think so.
He's been knocked out a couple times.
No,
Hasn't
I
he?
don't think so. No, I mean,
broken a couple collarbones.
Listen,
and all that.
guy like a quarterback, for example, might take the amount of hits to the head that like a lineman takes in one season in their whole career, even if they play 20 years.
Yeah.
Like they get hit, I don't know, in the head.
How many concussions do you think you had?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I can't give you a number.
What's your guess?
I don't know.
Do you know where you are right now?
Hundreds?
Yeah, it'd have to be
hundreds? Right. I mean, hundreds? I don't.
Yeah.
I've only had like one or
How many times
two.
did you black out?
Like twice.
Just unconscious?
Never been unconscious.
Oh,
but they actually
but
say
like...
they say that's worse. They say like to have a tough chin is worse for your long term because your body's natural defense is to shut out. Like your body's natural defense system is to lights out, like shut it down. So that's like it's like resetting the computer. Like when you get KO'd, it's like a reset. Like your nerves like boom, shut them down. That's why people freeze up and they stop. So with guys that have like the tough chins or like a what do they call it? Like a puncher's chin, like a boxing chin. Like he's got a tough chin. That like your body doesn't react to that, so you just can keep going. Which I think that's worse.
Yeah.
They say. I don't know. I mean, we had one. I was in concussion protocol one time in my career.
What is the concussion protocol? Like, what do you have to do?
I mean, you take a test before the season, and basically it's like shapes and colors and right, left. Like you do all these things on the computer, and then once you go into the concussion protocol, you have to do that test again, and then you have to take it as many times until you pass like your baseline.
Oh, that's all it is.
Yeah, and then
you can't practice or anything like that.
No, and it's well, the issue too is there's like a set of words that you have to remember. It's like garbage, dinosaur, paper. I know. You just remember them because it's every year. Oh,
then you just have to.
To repeat them back. So, I mean, I had a concussion on a Sunday and I played the next week.
Did you like write the words down on your hand before?
No, I mean you just memorize them. It's like you know them. It's repetitive. You hear them every single year, over and over and over again. But like Mahomes, like Pat Mahomes, it was KO'd last week.
Yeah,
and he played. I mean, it is what it is. Like guys are gonna still fight through it, but I don't think he's got that. I think he's just like, I don't know, over time, like he's changed to be
like a hippie.
Yeah. Like, just whatever.
He's just weird.
He's just a different guy.
Why would he want out of Green Bay? Where else is he going to go to do that kind of stuff?
California.
Even no California team's going to want him.
What team would really want him?
In California?
Seattle?
That's not California.
Well, I'm saying, like, Seattle.
They have Russell Wilson.
They're going to trade him. He'll be gone. I bet you Russell Wilson isn't there next year. That's my thought.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think the whole concussion question is, like, what's a concussion? Like nobody knows what a concussion is. Like, is it like hitting your head on somebody, or is it like really getting like a big shot? Like nobody knows. They have no idea like even the people that do the testing, they don't know either. And so there's a lot of things we don't know about, but we're just dishing it out anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we'll find out eventually, I guess.
Keep waiting for the OBJ to be released.
They're going to release him.
Yeah.
Did you see his dad, the post that his dad did? Like, did you see how bad that was? How many wide open plays? He was, like, literally wide open and didn't have the ball thrown to him, or the ball was, like, literally 10 yards behind him, or just a terrible throw.
Yeah,
I am not a Baker fan. I think Baker.
I thought you were like 2 weeks ago.
No. I have never been a Baker Mayfield fan to be
I don't know.
a 35 million.
And you said something about
no.
It. Yeah, you came.
No, I said
that
that they'd be better off having their backup starting over an injured Baker Mayfield. Yes, I've never been a Baker Mayfield fan.
Something else about
nope. No. Because as you know, I am a fan of quarterbacks that can throw the football.
You're a fan of one quarterback.
No, I'm a fan of many.
Really?
I like Tom Brady, of course. Don't you like Tom Brady?
You love Tom Brady.
I love Tom, too.
I like Tom Brady. He's a good quarterback.
He's great, and he's a great person.
Of all time.
He's a great person, too, which is even better. Because you know how big of a head he could have? You know how, like, crazy he could be? Imagine if Aaron Rodgers was like Tom Brady. He'd be the weirdest guy ever. You wouldn't even be able to speak to him.
Who, me?
No, I'm saying if Aaron Rodgers was Tom Brady, like success and everything, he'd be the cuckooest guy you've ever seen in your life.
He's like Howard Hughes.
He'd be the weirdest. Yes, he'd be like. I mean, I'll tell you some things off air, but we can't talk about it.
Oh, yeah, you actually did. Okay, I'll give that to you.
Exactly.
You said the thing about
yes,
about him. You said he argued the Browns should have showed yesterday that they didn't need Baker to succeed.
They don't need Baker to succeed. They have a good running game. They have.
I'll give you that one.
Like, put the backup quarterback in. They just lost to the Steelers. They're 500 right now.
Yeah,
that's because they're quarterback.
That's all they're going to win, though. They're only going to beat.
No,
500
if they had Mac Jones, I think they win more.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
they've got a good team.
They've got a great team.
They
just have a quarterback that can't throw the football, like, on time.
Their line's not that good either.
No, but he doesn't throw the ball on time. The game is all about timing. Hit your back foot, get the ball out. Hit your back foot, not there. Check down. Like, everything is like, where's my progression? 1, 2, 3, check down. 1, 2, 3, check down. And his progression is so, like, annoying to watch because he, like, goes through his progression and then he gets locked in on somebody and then misses the wide open guy. Like, I hate that. If a quarterback can't do that.
That's why I go back to, we talked about who the best team in the AFC is. So are you saying that the Patriots are, since you think they could beat the Bills?
No, I don't think they're the best in the AFC. No, I think I'm going.
AFC now?
Let's go over the AFC.
So in the first, right now, you have the Titans. Won't be there.
No, Derrick Henry's gone. They're over.
Raiders.
No,
won't be there.
A lot of drama going on there.
Baltimore.
Yes.
Think they're better than the Bills and the Patriots.
They're better with their quarterback.
So you got Baltimore at number 1.
Yes, Baltimore's my number 1.
Then you have Buffalo.
Buffalo's my number 2.
Then you have Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's number 3. Patriots are 4 right now.
Pittsburgh. Steelers,
Cincinnati's
LA
defense.
Chargers.
So what's Cincinnati's defense right now? They're top 5. Their defense is legit. They got pass rushers and they got corners.
Up like 40 points to the Jets.
It doesn't matter. Like, that's they could have had a week where they're like, oh, we're playing the Jets. Let's not really like focus this. Like, any given weekend you can get your ass kicked, especially if you take somebody lightly. That's what happened. They had a backup quarterback. They're playing the Jets. Oh, the Jets suck. They don't have their quarterback. We'll just roll it out here. We're going to win anyway.
I think it's the Patriots, Ravens, Bills.
How can the Patriots be number 1 in the AFC right now?
I think they are.
I just don't see that with what they have, like, offensive weaponry-wise. Like, they can't have – like, think about all the teams.
One of the only teams with a
the
top
Bengals
10
have
defense,
explosive
right
like, think about explosiveness. The Ravens can score on any play with their quarterback. The Buffalo Bills have a quarterback that can throw the ball 85 yards on a rope to a receiver that's the fastest dude in the league. The Cincinnati Bengals have Joe Burrow and Lamar Chase, that are like a dynamic duo. Like, every one of those teams has a 1-2 punch. The Patriots don't have a number 1, a true number 1. Like, you think about the Ravens, they have Mark Andrews. Like, that's their go-to guy. Think about the Bills. They got Diggs, the go-to guy. You think about Cincinnati. They got 2 guys that are just beasts at receiving. And then the Patriots, like, they're methodical. They run the football. They play situational football well, but they don't have that big play guy. Like, that's the one thing they're missing. OBJ. Go get OBJ. That helps your intermediate routes. It helps Myers. It helps everybody if OBJ's on the field.
100%. But there's only 5 teams in the NFL with a top 10 defense and top 10 offense right now.
Yeah, that's the Rams.
Yep.
That's I don't even know if the Bucs are in it, right?
Nope.
So it's the Rams, Cincinnati.
Yep.
Green Bay.
Nope.
Not the Bucs. Rams, Cincinnati.
Rams. Yeah.
Ravens.
Nope.
No Ravens?
Nope.
Cardinals.
Yep.
Cardinals. And what are the other two? Buffalo.
Yep.
They have a top defense.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's about 2 miles that way.
2 miles that way. Patriots.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
2 miles that way.
Yeah.
They're top 5 in defense?
There's 5 teams that are top 10 in both offense and defense.
What does the defense rank for the Patriots?
I think they're like 8th.
And what, though? Like,
I think it's overall points.
oh, overall points. That's
Yeah.
different than, like, yards.
Yeah, but Patriots have even when you
Yeah,
played,
we sucked.
you were always terrible.
Yeah, we always
with
gave
yards.
up
It was
a
always
yard.
points.
Yeah, it was always points.
You always let teams.
But their
come down.
turnovers, they need to get more turnovers. Like, they don't have a lot of
I think,
like they don't have a lot of turnovers.
But you can see their pass rushes. I think their pass rush is going to start causing more turnovers. They're getting there. You know, they're starting to gel together. They're starting to play together. They're starting to figure it all out together. But one thing is, it's tough to say this. It's really tough to say this, you know, because of what he's done for the organization and what he's been and all that. Hightower's going to come off the field.
I mean, so like there's differences in you know, how you look at older player, you know, guy he took a year off. I took a year off. I think he's making like $8 million.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
So how do you turn down $8 million? If
Yeah.
I was making $8 million, I'd still be playing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd play until they say, "Listen, you suck. Get off the field. Like you're never playing again." So there's that difference. Like he's making a lot of money. They needed that leadership.
Yeah.
So go, you know, if this is his last year, he's going to give you something in the running game. If the passing game he struggles,
No, but he can't be out there like 70% of the snaps.
no,
Right?
no,
It's
no.
got to be like 30.
It's got to
be situational.
No, it's 50-50.
No,
you know,
it's got to be situational.
The issue with the Pats, the one problem they're going to have is their linebackers covering receivers or running backs.
I know, but that's the thing is at least you can get a guy.
Like who though?
I think you're better off, you know, of playing like a 4-3 as opposed to, you know, the typical New England 3-4 a lot of times, and just put Collins.
Collins is a big thumper. Collins is like 260.
I know, but you put him in the middle, and then you put like Van Noy and Judon on the edges.
Judon can't cover.
But they had.
He's not a cover guy. He's an outside linebacker rush guy.
They had a lot of reps there where they had like 6 DBs in there and Van Noy. They had a lot.
They
of that.
can't. Judon is. You pay Judon to rush the passer.
Yeah.
I don't want Judon covering anybody. I want him. The more I can get him rushing, the better the team's going to be. They need a cover linebacker. If they want to trade for somebody, go get a backer that could cover a back. Because Bentley is good, but he's too big to cover quickness.
Yeah.
Vanoy is good, but it's hard to cover quickness. Like if you ask him, like, hey, do you want to cover a angle route with freaking a quick dude?
That's
like,
where the
no,
safeties
that
come in,
sucks.
though, because you can stop the run with the safeties they have.
But they don't have a guy like Chung. They don't have a guy like that could come in the box and can set the edge.
Come in the box.
Yeah, but I think Chung was a better cover guy. Like he's a big body guy and he'll hit you.
Yeah, I know.
But Chung was like your hybrid, like can play true safety.
Yeah.
And then
like
can come down and get in the box, and he can be like your on the line of scrimmage.
Almost there. He's
maybe.
Almost there.
Yeah, he's still progressing.
Yeah.
But you know, like I also too like when I see a certain play, I'm not going to get overly excited about, you know, a mental lapse by the offense and then a play made. Like it happens all the time. Sacks, nobody blocks you. Okay, great.
Yeah.
A hammer go where like you hammer the tight end or the inline guy, and your 3 technique has a great rush and gets to the quarterback, and then you follow in. So like Judon had 1.5 sacks. Those 1.5 sacks were because nobody blocked him, and he had a hammer go, and he was able to come in there, and that's a half sack. He's doing a great job, but he better win when nobody blocks you.
Yeah.
The issues that I like, the interceptions with the corners, when the quarterback throws an errant ball and the receiver doesn't run the right route, and you catch it, and like, great job, but is that more you or is that more the offense sucking and throwing the ball to
That's
you.
a lot of like J.C. Jackson's interceptions.
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
Like he's just out there.
It's
in
just
center
right there,
field,
and it's like
you're just,
the ball's like,
there you go.
look, I'm in the right place, right time, and I get to have this play. There's a difference between those plays and like beating a guy one-on-one, killing him, get the sack, third down, off the field, or one-on-one coverage, great coverage in his pocket, throws interception. Like those are different than like the gimme stuff. So because as these games get closer to when it counts, you need like one of those big plays when the game's on the line. You go make the play as opposed to they give you the ball. Like they make the mistake. Hey, there you go. Like, yeah, it's great. But, at the end of the year, if you have 6 interceptions and 5 of them were center fielder, like, I got it. Like there's a difference there, right?
Yeah.
So I always feel like the big-time games,
like most of J.C. Jackson's interceptions,
the big-time players, like of all time, were able to make those plays even when the offense was executing perfectly. The offense is executing, but if it wasn't for DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, like dudes like that, Gilmore, Revis.
Remember that pass breakup, Gilmore, AFC Championship game against the Jaguars?
Ball was underthrown, but it was a great play.
It wasn't too far underthrown, though. Like, he made a good play on that ball.
He made a good play.
Yeah.
That
was a real play, though.
Real play. But the Super Bowl
interception was
throw it up.
That thing was just
like here. You could have caught it. Anyone could have caught it.
It was just a little
like,
floater in. Yeah.
But anyway, I just think that for them to make the next step, I need to see a little bit more execution across everything. Because as these games start, the 2 games against Buffalo are going to be the biggest games of the year.
Yeah.
Biggest games of the year.
So if they win both those games in Buffalo, or they beat Buffalo both times.
Well, then they win the division.
Yeah, but do you think then they're the best team in the AFC?
I think it depends. I want to see how they look against the Browns in the running game, because that's going to be a big test.
Okay.
Got to be able to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it's going to be a long day,
especially in the winter.
So they got to stop the run. Cleveland's in 2 weeks, so that
if they beat Cleveland and Buffalo twice, you put them as the number 1 team in the AFC.
I want to see how they progress.
Yeah.
But I also want people to realize that you have a rookie quarterback and you have a lot of young people.
You showed it though against the Chargers, because they should have blown the Chargers out. If Mac makes some of those throws, like he can make those throws.
He was a little off.
He was off. And that's the difference, right? Like he's got to be on. He's got to throw 65%. He's got to have a 65% completion rate.
Yeah. To
go deep in the playoffs. I think he will. I mean, if they get OBJ, I think they become the immediate favorite.
Go get OBJ. They need to go get OBJ. If he's available and he clears waivers.
He's going to clear waivers.
He's going to clear waivers. But the problem is going to be once he clears waivers, can he negotiate a better deal? Isn't he a free agent?
Yeah, he's free agent.
So isn't somebody going to give him more?
But wouldn't it be better for him to pick a spot where he's going to go make the playoffs and that he can make a difference? He can be the number 1 guy to get the big contract next year.
So if you are OBJ,
he's still going to get paid though by the Browns.
I understand that, but if you're OBJ, would you rather go to Green Bay or New England? Green Bay.
I'd say New England.
No, he's going to go to Rodgers.
Number 1 though.
Yeah, but
you go to Green Bay, you're not the true number 1.
Yeah, but you're with a quarterback that's at least like established himself as a Hall of Famer.
But he talks about Belichick all the time, though.
Well, maybe if they get him here, I'd have no problems with him. And in the past, I had problems with OBJ, but I think that since he had his ACL, he's probably humbled a little bit, and he's probably a different player because he's older. I had issues with young OBJ that was like, you didn't know what you were going to get from him. I feel like now at least he's a little bit more controlled, and I like his dad. His dad's badass, okay? Him and Captain Insano would get along. Him posting stuff of him being wide open, I love it because he's got his son's back.
I think it doesn't matter. I think he just signs a veteran minimum, though, because I don't think it matters because it offsets whatever he makes on the new team, offsets what Cleveland pays him.
Well, that's like Jamie. Jamie's making like $7.7 million from Cleveland.
I know, but
he
just signed the league minimum with the Patriots.
Yeah, but he's still making he's still making $7 million.
Say he signed $5 million with the Patriots, he would get $5 million from the Patriots and then 2.7 from Detroit or whatever. I think you just get the offset, don't you?
Jeez. Yeah, no, I think that like Jamie was released, signed here for minimum, but then gets.
Yeah, no, but I think it doesn't matter what he got. Say he got $4 million here, he'd only get the difference from Cleveland. They don't have to pay him.
Yeah,
he wouldn't get $4 million here and then 7.7 from
no
Detroit or whatever it was. So that's just what I think. I mean, I think he would go to the league minimum. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to the if you're a receiver?
My dad sent me this. He goes, "Fun times." You see that? Captain Insano? The guy's nuts. Yeah, I'm a monkey. Yep. It's all good, and I don't know what he is with a knife.
But if you're a receiver, though, don't you want to go to an accurate quarterback, a receiver like OBJ? A guy that can make the decision?
I want to go somewhere where I'm the number one.
That's what I mean. But if you go to Green Bay, you're not the number one. You're the number two.
Maybe if he comes here.
He's the number one if he comes here. He's
the number
focal
one
point of the offense.
Yes, 100%. So, OBJ, come on, bro. Come on here.
Rehab his image. Go out, win a Super Bowl.
Yep. We'll get you a nice hooked up car from Dan O'Brien Kia. Come on, we'll get you something real nice.
Nope.
Come on, we'll get you Kia Soul.
Soul.
I love my Soul.
I know.
It's the best thing around.
Get the speakers that change color.
I get great gas mileage.
No, I think that'd be it. But it's probably a good time here to take a break.
Let's take a break.
We'll come back and I'll dominate you again in picks.
Ugh.
Flip flopper.
So we're back, Dan and Ninko Show, episode 43, and I got my ass kicked in picks last week. Even though I switched, on the show I said Chargers, on national television, I even posted it, I said that the Patriots were going to take care of business because I had a change of heart. So Dan's still going to hold me to my pick. I'm a flip-flopper, whatever you want to say.
We actually talked about it on the show.
We did. So
you said, okay, it won't happen this time. I'm going to read you my picks that I sent.
All right. So we're going to do the picks. We're going to do the picks this week, and Ninko is going to
Okay.
He's going to win.
So tonight we got the Jets versus the Colts.
Colts.
I'm going to go Jets.
Damn.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
I can't believe I just did that. Browns versus the Bengals.
Bengals.
Broncos versus the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Ooh, 2-1-7 teams. Texans versus the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Falcons at the Saints.
Saints. Do it.
Who's the quarterback?
Saints. It don't matter. Taysom Hill. They got freaking Ingram and freaking Kamara. Go opposite. Go Falcons.
I'll go the Falcons.
Go Falcons.
Yeah.
I'm going to win.
Raiders at the Giants.
Giants. A lot of stuff going on with the Raiders.
I'll still go Raiders. Bills at the Jaguars.
Bills.
14.5 point favorite. I'd bet it on the Jaguars if I was getting 14.5, but
that's a lot.
We're just even up, so
that's Bills. A lot.
Vikings at the Ravens.
Ravens.
Chargers at the Eagles.
Chargers. And I'm working that game. I'll be in Philly. Cheesesteaks. That's where I'm going.
Throw batteries at you.
They might.
Yeah.
I can't be. I'm going to wear my Patriot jersey. They might thank me. You never know.
Chargers. Packers at the Chiefs.
Chiefs. No Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be a problem.
In Jordan Love?
Nope. Chiefs.
I'll also go Chiefs. Cardinals at the 49ers.
Cardinals.
Titans at the Rams. That would have been a better game.
Rams.
Yeah,
because
Rams. It would have been a better game.
Yes. It would have been a great game.
And then you have Bears at the Steelers.
I'll
also go Steelers. And then we're going to have the Patriots at the Panthers.
Let's go Patriots.
You going to flip-flop tomorrow to the Panthers?
No, I'm going Patriots. Patriots all the way.
Yeah, I'll go Patriots all the way. I don't think the Patriots are going to lose a game the rest of the season.
You're nuts. Come on. They're going to lose another game.
Okay, let's see.
How much you want to put on it? Rolls-Royce? Tesla?
Well, you got to put something up against it then.
Nope.
Because you got the Panthers, the Browns, the Falcons, the Titans, the Bills, the Colts, the Bills, the Jaguars, the Dolphins.
Yeah, they could lose to the Bills.
That's the only one you got, right?
They could lose to
What's the worst case scenario? They go 1-1 against the Bills?
Yeah. They could lose to the Browns. They could lose to the Browns. If the Browns like get a running game going, like they could.
So that puts them at, if they split the Bills, they have 12 wins in the season. If they beat the Bills twice, they get 13 wins, which I think what we had them at.
We had them at 13.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pats. Let's go, baby. Get us right.
So that's what you think, though? You're going to stay on the Patriots bandwagon?
I'm going to stay on the Patriots until they lose.
But until that Browns game comes up next week, and then you're going to go back and forth?
No, I'm going Patriots against Browns. I think they're going to beat the Browns because they have
the Bills twice.
I don't think they'll beat the Bills twice.
They got
I think
Monday
they'll
night
split
in Buffalo.
No, they're going to lose that game in Buffalo.
Yeah, that's the tough one.
That's a hard one.
The day after Christmas, you get heat.
They basically lost the games that I thought they were going to lose. I thought they were going to lose against.
You thought they were going to lose to the Dolphins?
No, not that one. But I thought they were going to lose to Tampa. I thought they were going to lose to the Cowboys. I thought they were going to lose to the Chargers. I thought, but then I also didn't think they would lose to Miami Week 1. Or the Saints. So those were the losses where I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so they'll pick it up and beat Buffalo twice.
They better.
So they need to do. So you're on the Patriot. You're cemented on the.
I'm
bandwagon?
cemented in the freaking concrete boots.
Okay. So
the
what
cement
tomorrow
boots, like the mafia used to put people in the cement boots, throw them over the bridge. I'm cemented in the Patriots right now.
So what happens tomorrow if you change it?
I'm not changing.
Because you've been flip-flopping all the
I'm
time.
not flip-flop. I flip-flopped twice in my career.
No, I think you've done more than that.
Nope, just twice.
I think we're gonna have to somebody look at the picks on the show versus Get Up.
I'm telling you.
Because I remember there was a Browns flip-flop.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there was a Browns flip-flop.
It was the Cardinals. It was the
Browns too.
No, just the Cardinals flip-flop. Because then I
Browns.
picked the freaking Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals originally, and then I went against the Cardinals, and then they still kicked ass.
I think there was a Browns one too. I think so.
Where should we go we need to do something.
Yeah.
Where should we do? We need your input. If anyone wants to tell us where we should go, we're going to try and do it. Or Dan's a big basketball guy. So he says he has a jump shot. Want to play me and horse?
Yeah.
No, I think we should do like a all-star game 3-point contest.
That's fine.
Do you have the rack with the balls?
I have one rack.
We don't need all those racks. Yeah. We don't need to buy racks. We could just take a rack and then move it. We just need to get more balls. I can get more balls. And we'll get the money ball, the all-star ball.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
So
what is it? It's 4 regular balls and then 1 money ball, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, right?
It's
baselines.
It's boom, baselines, mid, and then top, mid, baseline.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the point system. So it's 3 per ball and the money ball's 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You're gonna be embarrassed if you get.
I'm pretty damn good at. They used to call me Kukoc, so just let you know. And I'm right-handed, but I can shoot now. I can shoot. I don't want to. I know you can shoot too. It'll be a great competition. I think we could do free throws. We could do 3 points. I think we do half courts. We can do it all. If I wasn't only 6'2", I might have played in the NBA. All right. I'm serious, by the way. Listen, I used to come out of my house and there'd be guys playing 5-on-5 on my hoop. And I'd say, yo, can I jump in? And they'd say,
at your hoop?
In my house.
At your house?
Yeah.
They'd be playing at your house.
I grew up in a very mixed environment, okay? I grew up in a community of many people. So I would come out of my house and they'd be playing basketball in at my hoop. And I'd say, Ninko. I'd say, yo, this is my shit. And they'd be like, oh yeah, and I would just be in there, bam, and I would just be shooting all over.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting.
And I had a J. I still got a J. I still got a jumper. I've had a jumper my whole life since I was a kid. So we'll see. I didn't have the handles. I had a right. I didn't have a left. That's what bothered me.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. And then I started lifting a lot, and then you lose that. You know.
So you lost it then?
No, I still got it. When I play, I can still shoot.
Okay. We'll see.
We will see.
I think that'll be a good one.
It'll be a good one. Promise. I'm going to go practice.
I think what you should do is have the rack of balls, the money ball, and then like a beer after that. So you got to shoot, drink,
shoot. I don't think that'll affect me.
I think it would help you.
Probably help me.
Might hurt me.
Definitely hurt you.
Yeah.
Then we got to jump in the pool after. No heat.
Yeah.
The pool done?
Yeah.
All right.
All done.
Coming.
Waterfall done. Comes down, trickles down and everything.
You got
Goosey's done.
got grotto? You got a grotto in there? I'll bring Paige.
Kind of. It's got like a walkway in the waterfall.
That's perfect.
And all that, jump points.
I love it.
Little area to sit on the waterfall.
All right. Well, I got to get my kids. So let's do this next week. We're going to do it?
I'm ready to do it.
So I'm coming by you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be a 3-point contest.
3-point contest.
We get the Jackie Moon ball as the
moon ball. I got to order. I'll order the moon balls.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get them by next week.
They have them at the store.
They have them at the store?
Yeah,
Do they have
just different
stores?
colored
Dick's?
ones. Yeah.
Dick's Sporting
Whole
Goods?
racks of them, yeah.
All right. I'll get the moon balls.
All right.
5 of them.
So we'll see you guys next week. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Boom.
Apple, Spotify, the whole 9 yards.
I'm going to Philly this weekend.
Hopefully
Philly
Ninko doesn't
special.
flip-flop this week.
I'm not a
Hopefully
flip-flopper.
no flip-flopper
I'm not.
this
No,
week.
no.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Keep it awesome.